Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look. This is kind of my everyday when I want to feel a little bit put together. I have some spare time in the morning. This look probably takes me about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much my 3-year-old is distracting me. Honestly, this look doesn't take me very long at all. Everything that I'm using in this video is from the drugstore, so these products are very affordable and they're very easy to get, which is important. I did one of these looks when I started my channel back in April. It was April or May, but I wanted to do this one again just because, you know, well actually I don't even think that one was all drugstore. I think I mixed in a few other things, but it was kind of along the same lines. Just like simple, easy makeup, really fast, get out the door. But I feel like I've gotten a lot better at makeup, and I feel like I've gotten just a lot better at filming and, I don't know, creating content. So yeah, I'm here filming it again. I have a lot of different products. I'm constantly rotating products in and out. So I kind of wanted to give you like an updated, super easy, feeling a little bit glamorous, want a little bit of a smoky eye, nothing crazy kind of look today. So that is what we're doing. Like I said, everything is from the drugstore, so these products are very easy to get and affordable. And I also wanted to do an eye look, which is the look I'm wearing today, where I only use one brush. This is the e.l.f. blending brush. You can get this at Target. I will go more into it later in the video, but yeah, I wanted to do something that really anybody could do, and it's not going to cost you a lot of money. You can create this eye look with one brush, and it's, I think, a couple bucks. So definitely check it out. So don't forget, if you like these kind of videos, give them a thumbs up so I know that you do like it, and please consider subscribing before you head out of here. I would love to have you. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look using all drugstore products, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I have already primed my face with the NYX Pore Filler. This is on the pricier side of drugstore makeup. I believe this is close to 15 bucks, but I haven't really found one that works as good as this, so I'm sticking with it. I guess I do consider NYX a drugstore brand since you can get them at Ulta. No, they are, because you can get them at Target too. So yeah, so this is my go-to primer, and I've already primed my face. So when I'm in a rush, I always start with my face, just because my eyes, I'm never doing anything that crazy when I'm in a rush. It's something, you know, pretty simple. So I am using the Maybelline Better Skin Foundation today. I'm not going to talk about it. You guys know I love it. So I am just going to buff that in with, what is this? This is an a flat face angled brush. Make sure that you check out my affordable makeup brushes video. I'll link it at the end of this video. It goes over all the brushes that I use, and I would say 99% of my brushes are affordable. So check out that video. Since we are doing a full face of drugstore, why not talk about, you know, drugstore priced brushes as well, or drugstore priced brushes as well. So yeah, oh my god, the sun, the sun. There we go, guys. That should be a little bit better. Okay, so I am gonna buff this in. Out of this, like, this is out of control, and I really don't want to close my window because it's beautiful out. I mean, it's snowy, but it's beautiful out. So okay, so for concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is such a good concealer, and it's so cheap. I have the shade Porcelain, and I do love this concealer, but oh my god, do I hate this like brush applicator. It is such a pain in the bum. Oh my god. So I don't go too crazy on concealer on my everyday looks. Obviously I do under the eyes, a little on my eyelids too. Oh, I hate this brush so much. I do down the nose, a little bit on the forehead, and that pretty pretty much does it. Again, this isn't like a full glam, you know, this is just kind of like a fun, everyday, simple look when I have, you know, a half hour to do my makeup. And I'm gonna use an EcoTools sponge to blend this in. I love this sponge so much. Oh! More concealer right here. Like, look at how dark kind of this inner corner is. Oh my god. Okay, so no contouring today. Again, this is fast, simple, and I stay away from anything that takes a lot of time. Contouring, false lashes, a wing liner, just something like, I kind of want it to be like foolproof, you know, something that is very, very hard to mess up. So no contouring, no lashes, no wing liner. So for, to set my face, I am gonna be using the Coty Airspun. This is in the color Naturally Neutral. This is such a good powder. I've talked about this before, but this is very, very, very heavily scented. So if you are sensitive to smells, you might not like this, but they do sell a fragrance-free one. I have not tried it, but check it out because I do think that you'll like it. So what I do here is I take some of the powder and I put it in the lid. And I take my sponge and just dip it in the powder. Make sure that there are no creases. Just kind of pat them out. And then put your powder on. Okay, so while that sits on my face, I'm gonna do my brows off camera like I always do. I will make sure that I leave the link to my brow tutorial in my description box, since that is my current brow routine. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'll be back with brows. Oh, I should mention for brows, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the color Taupe. And then also the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. Okay, so now that the brows are on, I am going to take a big old fluffy brush. This is also the EcoTools brush, and this is the full powder brush. And I am just going to brush away that powder. So for my eyes, I'm just gonna pat out these creases. And then go over them with the brush. Just to kind of set the eye and prime it for eyeshadow. And then the same with this eye. So I wanna set like my cheeks and like kind of my neck. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more powder and just brush that on the face. So for the eyes, I wanted to do something super easy and something that everybody could do. I wanted to use products that were, you know, very affordable. Obviously, we're doing an all drugstore look, but I don't know, I just wanted to do something that's like super simple and something that everybody can do, and like the products that everybody can afford and that they can get. So the brush, this is the only brush we're using today for the eyes, and that's what I think makes this tutorial and this eye look just like so obtainable and just super easy. So this, look at the sun. I'm in love, oh my god. Okay, so this brush that I'm using is the e.l.f. blending brush. You can get this at Target. I got it at Target. And I believe this is like anywhere between like $1 and $3. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But yeah, this is a really good brush. This is one of the first brushes that I bought when I was like starting makeup, and I still use it to this day. I really, really like it. So for this look, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Mad for Matte Holy Smokes palette. That is what it looks like. These are $10. So I guess the only downside is this isn't sold in stores. This is an online exclusive, but it's really affordable. It's $10 and it gets the job done. So that's all we're doing on our eyes today. That's the only things we're using. So I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna dip it into this color right here. And I'm gonna tap off the excess. So this is gonna be our transition shade. This is just gonna give some dimension to the eye. So we're really gonna buff this and blend this all over our crease, not being precise whatsoever. And I always prefer to go in with a light hand and like build up that color versus putting too much on, probably like I did right there. And windshield wiper motions, little soft kind of circles. Just blending this out. I'm putting this in obviously the crease, like all over the crease, and I'm also doing the outside, I guess, V of the eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that same color right here, and I'm gonna load up my brush again, and I'm gonna smudge this along the lower lash line. Okay guys, so this is the last step. So now I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna go into this color right here. And I'm gonna load up my brush. Now this color is pretty pigmented, so definitely go in with a light hand. Make sure you tap off that excess. Now this color is really, we're just gonna focus it on the outer V of the eye and maybe a little bit into the crease, but this is just to add a little bit more dimension and make the eye a little bit more smoky. Here, I'm gonna take a little bit more of that color and I'm gonna buff it right on the outer part of that lower lash line. So that's one eye done, that's it. That's all we're doing. Very simple, a little bit smoky. All right guys, so that's it for the eyes. The eyes are totally done. That's all we're gonna do. Super simple. Now I'm gonna go in with the Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise and put some mascara on. Hey guys, so we're like more than halfway done. Like this is the simplest makeup tutorial ever. All right, so let's move on to the face. So for bronzer, I am using the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing, the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This is for lighter skin. So affordable. So again, no contouring today, nothing like that. I'm just gonna dip my bronzer brush into this. This is so pigmented, oh my God. And I'm just gonna do the hollows of my cheeks, like the perimeter of my face, and down the neck. So I am gonna wear blush today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't always wear blush. I'm not like the most super into blush. Most of the time, I honestly just wear bronzer, but I have been really enjoying this blush. This is the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. This is in the color Plum Rose. Whoops! It is in the color Plum Rose. And yeah, I don't do a ton, I just do a little bit around the apples of my cheeks and always going backward. So for highlighter, I'm using the LA Girl Light Strobing Powder. I've used this a bazillion million times on my channel. It's in the color 110 watt. Seriously, I've used this a million times on my channel. And I do like it. I think it's a really nice highlighter. And I like to be a little glowy, even in my everyday. This is an e.l.f. highlighting brush as well. Again, very cheap, got it at Target. So I'm just doing my temples, like the high points of the cheeks. I will put a little bit on my brow bone. Down the nose. Cupid's bow. You know what, I'll use my finger. And I bring a little bit onto the lid as well. Okay, so I believe we're at lips and then we're done. So I'm gonna use something that I haven't used on my channel a ton. This is the Covergirl Melting Pout Gel Liquid Lipstick in the color 105. And it's a really nice lipstick. I really enjoy it. It's a little bit of a summery color, but I think it's fine for every day, and I don't put on a ton. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. That's my everyday makeup look. Everything's from the drugstore. Obviously it took me a little bit longer to film this because I'm talking to you and talking about the products, but usually I can get this done in about 20 or 30 minutes. Even with filming, I think it's only taken me 40, so that's pretty good. And if I'm really rushing through it, I say, 20 minutes. But I think this look is just really good for every day. I think it's kind of foolproof. I think really anybody could do it with a little bit of practice. And I know my eyes aren't perfect. I think this one's a little bit messed up, but I don't think it looks that bad when I'm, looking right at you. So yeah, so that's it. Alright guys, so that wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this video is useful to you, and I think everybody, is really interested in drugstore makeup. I know I am. I love good drugstore makeup, and I just wanted to do something that was really easy for kind of all skill levels. These products are really easy to get. They're not super expensive, so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found this useful. Give it a thumbs up so I know that you do like it, if you do like it. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'd love to have you part of my little YouTube family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!